Evening, guys. This is Sly, aka Sly Pro Max, back in your Thunder Roski session. If you haven't watched my previous video about the Killaboi, you can go and watch it. But this is an offshoot from it, which you might have seen a part of it. This issue is about domestic violence. Listen, domestic violence is a crazy thing that goes on. And it's sad to say, but most times, women are the agitators or are the instigators of an attack or an act, which then brings about a response from the man. Now, what am I trying to say? I'm not here to blame any gender because both genders receive it, although I'm here to make Nigerian men great again. But there's something called built-up anger. You see, the reason why we find out that before we knew about the domestic violence that was going on was when we realized that one of the party has been killed. What do I mean? Before we learned that, wow, this guy was always beating his girlfriend. Wow, this girl was always attacking the boyfriend. Is after one of them has died, which is sad. But what that tells you is this. One partner or the other could have been taking this domestic violence from you. One partner or the other could have been taking your attacks, taking your hits, taking your slaps. But that builds up an anger within them. Now, you will expect that this partner of yours who has been taking your hits, slaps, and conk will respond back with a hit, slap, or a conk. But no. The thing with built-up anger is that built-up anger doesn't look at the smallest thing you did, which is just maybe a conk or whatever. The built-up anger looks at that conk, that slap, that hit, adds it up, and thinks about how it can come back in a more painful way that the agitator or instigator was not expecting. Now, what happens in that instance? Now, the domestic violence has been going on for quite a while. Both parties have been fighting every time. Hey, you want to kill me? Hey, you want to kill me? Fine. And then they resolve. It happens again, they resolve. It happens again, they resolve. When it eventually gets to the top, the woman or the man who has been taking it and not responding so much ends up going for things like a knife. Ends up going for things like planning with outsider on how to assassinate you. Now, what happens? We then realize after she was caught or after he was caught that she had been taking it or he had been taking it for a very long time. What am I trying to teach you here, guys? It's simple. The moment the domestic violence starts, the moment you get the first slap, just walk away. The moment he hits you the first time, just walk away. Love does not know the meaning of death. It is not, for real, I'll tell you guys, there is a kind of word that is said in marriage, till death do us part. Most times that death is not natural death. That death is the other one killing you. You do not want to wait for that part to come about. Things like domestic violence like this is what makes people rethink about getting married. But I'm not going to that topic today. So listen, I'll end with this. Most times, it is not about till death do us part, because your death could be through this domestic violence. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out.